Hello, I am Kostas Vapo, and in today's video I'm going to show you my approach for deck building and my answer to the current meta and the future of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Most of the old players are not happy with the endless combos, as well as the multiple special summons per turn. Most decks nowadays might use different archetypes, but their endboards are quite similar, cause they rely so heavily to identical extra deck options. Baron de Fleur and SP Little Knight are some of these examples, and how not to be their choices when these cards are so overpowered and so generic that most of the decks can use them. The biggest problem with meta decks is that are so strong that all the other fun to play anime decks that the community loves are way weaker. My approach to make all these weak decks somehow viable is to insert some specific cards that are able to break the board. This is very different from using handtraps to stop opponents' combo, cause board breakers don't need the right timing to activate them, which makes them more noob friendly yet very effective. While building a deck, it's wise to stay close to 40 cards. But if every card is searchable through another, then you can further increase your deck's size. A lot of cards can be activated only once per turn, and that's why we must reduce the chance of drawing multiple copies by decreasing them. I've found after a lot of duels that 2 copies of most board breakers are enough, while some hand traps can even be reduced to 1 copy each, as Effect Valor for example. This paranoia of multiple bodies on board is not gonna change at all. That's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game for now and forever. So if we want to be competitive with our Blue Eyes or Dark Magician decks, we might have to use some of these cards or all of them at some point. In Master Duel, there are always cheaper alternatives for some of the strongest cards, but most of the times are less impactful. These are my go-to cards to run in almost every deck. After all, it's up to you what cards you want to craft and use in your decks. All of these options were my personal preference, and you don't have to take me seriously. I am not a professional player at all, and you can of course ignore my suggestions.